Alrighty guys, so today I have a very tangled hair video for you guys. So I already went ahead and put some of her hair up just to work on this lower layer here because it is pretty tangled. So I will be doing small talk flash untangling hair. So yeah, I have all these brushes here. So oops, there goes a scrunchie. But I have more brushes on this side, but yes, I'll probably start with this brush just because it's a larger brush, and so it will help me untangle the bigger knots. But anyways, tell me, how's your day going? How's it been going so far? Anything new going on? Oh, really? Yeah. How's the weather? I've been hearing so many stories about storms going around, winter storms, like the snow. So, how's the weather over there? By the way, you might be hearing some pulling sounds here because it is, see that? Well, you hear that? It is pretty tangled. But anyways, continue. Yeah, well, I'm kind of lucky because the weather here is actually pretty good. It's literally a sunny day. I live in California. So yes, I'm from California and it's a sunny morning. But yes, so it's been pretty good weather here. So I like looking at my phone a lot to check on the weather, right? But I don't really trust because my phone will give me like the weather for like the next couple of days, like I don't know, 7-10 days, I don't know, right? I only trust like the first 3 days, for example, today, tomorrow, the next day, because I feel like it's not, I don't know, it's just me, But anyways, now I'm using this. It's a really cute brush, look. It's like glitter and just it goes with the movement of the brushing. But yes. Here, let me take off my. There we go. So, is there anything exciting coming up? So we just started the month of February. I don't know what that loud noise is. I think it's an airplane, by the way. I don't know. But do you have any plans for this month? Or something exciting going on? By the way, I feel like this month, for the ones who are single, it's almost like if you're single, it can be a little depressing because, Valentine's and right, but I hope that's not the case for you because next brush. I not that it's a bad thing to be single, right? And who is texting me? Oh, okay. Someone's texting, but I mean, I get it, And by the way, I'm single too. So if you're single, we're single together. But that's just life, right? Sometimes you have a Valentine and sometimes we don't. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to start a hairstyle here. But I believe in a couple of weeks, I will have a week off, and I really want to take advantage to do something. And so, like a mini vacation, right? Not like out of state, just here. I guess driving distance, we can say. I just want to take advantage of the week that I have off to go somewhere and relax a little, right? But anyhow, so how's everything going at work, or if you're in school? Oh yeah. Anyone giving you a hard time? Sometimes in the workplace, there's always someone that, for whatever reason, they want to, I guess we can say, kind of like boss us around, right? But they're not really a supervisor or like a lead or manager, But sometimes because they've been there longer, they think they can, tell us what to do. So something I have realized is that it doesn't really matter where you work at. There's just always going to be someone that purposely try to upset you, right? And by the way, I need more scratchy, so let me go to my bag over here. Okay, I managed to grab 2. But sometimes in the workplace, there's not sometimes, honestly, always. If you ask me, there's always someone that intentionally goes out of their way to be annoying, right? And sometimes it's not even intentional. Sometimes that's just who they are. They just go around and for whatever reason, are, let's just say they're not the most likable, right? So, it's like school, when you're in school, there's just always a classmate, So I feel like there's just always someone, I think, in general. So, by the way, let me show you here. So I have a braid, goes all the way down, and then yeah, it's just, there's always just someone trying to, it's like, I feel like people who are constantly bothering other people for no good reason. Honestly, I think if you're always moody or always in a bad mood, there's probably a reason behind that. I mean, think about it. Why would you wake up, go to work, and just, be rude to people, like on a regular, and I'm talking about people who are, because sometimes we're moody ourselves, right? But if it's someone that's constantly, get on your bad side or going out of their way for that, there probably has nothing to do with you, trust me. It's probably something to do with them. Maybe it's their lifestyle, their home. It's more of that than you, trust me. It's just you're there and they're taking out the frustration on you versus them dealing with whatever they got going on at home or so I'm not saying that makes it okay, but yeah, I feel like that definitely has a lot to do with why people choose to act a certain way around others. But anyways, let's change the subject. Right? So right now I'm just doing some extra braids here. So, what you got going on today? And if you're watching this at nighttime, did anything special happen today, or bad maybe today? Something didn't go as planned, or did anything like that happen? I think that more often than not, plans don't go as planned. I think, especially when it comes to plans that are not, and I'm not talking about like simple plans, like, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna meet up with my friends for brunch. I'm talking about like just long-term plans. I feel like they never end up working out that way. Like if I say, oh yes, in 6 months, I'm going to move out of this house, and something more like that, right? I feel like the older I get, I realize that, Oops. But I realize that plans that you make, at least in my case, right? I feel like when we make plans for a year from now, or I feel like it's almost like they don't really come through, It's like something always happens, something always goes wrong, Let me pick up I dropped some clips here, but yeah, I feel like plans never go as planned when you're planning for like, something months from now. Like, I think it really depends. But there's certain things that just don't go as planned. Maybe it's just me, but does that ever happen to you when you make plans for like, I don't know, maybe to go visit a place, or to move out, or you need to finish something within the next couple months, and I just feel like and I'm not saying because we don't keep up with whatever we need to keep up with to make that happen. I'm talking more of like something just happens that gets in the way of that, right? Anyways, this is like the final look here. We have like a braid. I have a whole bunch of hair clips here. But yes. Okay, back to the conversation. But don't get me wrong, sometimes plans do go as planned. But for example, if I say I'm gonna go to Arizona to visit next month, right? It's more likely to happen versus if I say I'm gonna go to Arizona in August. I feel like things can come up, or someone can just cancel, and then things. Oops, that fell. I bought this makeup by Mario. Oh, and also, I'm really into trying the the perfumes by Valentino right now. He has like a couple of perfumes that I really want to try, which is why I'm buying the little packs. Because I'm not a mall person, you guys. I really am not a mall person. So I go to the mall, yes, but not in a, maybe once every 3 months. I do all of my shopping online. So I like Banana Republic, which is at the mall, but I don't shop in person. In fact, recently, I really love Banana Republic, and I really love Nordstrom. Although I get the deals, I go to Nordstrom's rack, and you'll find like very well-known brands. Let's say a shirt for $100 and something that now it's like $40. You know, so if you wanna do their online shopping, they have really good deals. Nordstrom's rack. Same thing with Banana Republic. I don't know if it's an outlet or what they call it, but I also do my shopping online there. And so, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and check the text message that I got, and I'll be right back. But yes, I was giving you advice of some stores that I like to shop online, and it saves me money and the trip. So yeah. Now the mannequin's hair is nice and smooth. And yeah, can you guys hear the crows? In my neighborhood, we have a lot of crows actually. And here and there, we do get pigeons. Have you ever had like a bird just like, I don't know how to even explain it, but like when they like stand really close to you, like for example, one time I had taken my son to this appointment, and I was in the car just sitting there in the front seat, and this little bird just stands in the mirror, the rear mirror, the side mirror, and it's just staring at me. Not to mention that my window was down, so I was kind of shocked that it stayed there, And then a couple of days ago, I was washing dishes, and there was this birdie like right in front of me and just staring at me. And funny enough, maybe I did tell you guys, I don't recall, but one time I was making a video. It wasn't right here where I'm standing. It was more over there, closer to the window. And I remember that there was two doves just staring at me. And so the window's there and the doves were just staring at me. And like the video went on and they just kept staring at me, you guys. And they were there for like more than 30 minutes just staring at me. And like, I don't know. I don't want to say anything because part of me, everyone has different beliefs, but I don't know. I felt like, I don't know. I felt like it was like a sign of something, or like, you know, I don't know. But yeah, that it's happened to me a few times. So now we have two. Just gonna do two small buns up here on the mannequin. There's one. But anyways, we're pretty much done here. So yeah, this is our final, just two fun buns, and I could do a high ponytail. We'll see. Because I feel like I have done this hairstyle once before, so let's change it up a little. But I do hope that you enjoy the video. I hope that you enjoy the rest of the week. If you're having a bad day, try to go out for a walk, go do something fun. Stay positive, because we have to push through, right? So I know I said I was going to do a high ponytail, but I just kept it simple this time. I hope you have, if you're watching at nighttime, I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a better day tomorrow. And if it's during the day, I hope that, you know, you enjoy the rest of your day. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.